Back in old Britain, cars were more than machines. They were part of everyday life. They sat outside family homes. They carried people to work. They took families on holidays and became part of countless memories. Many famous British cars eventually disappeared. Some became museum pieces. Others faded into history completely. Yet a select few managed to achieve something remarkable. They survived. Decade after decade, these cars continued evolving while keeping their original spirit alive. Today, many of these names are still being built, sold, and admired around the world. Luxury brands such as Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Jaguar, and Aston Martin helped establish Britain's reputation for automotive excellence. But some of the cars on this list achieved something equally impressive. They endured. Before we begin today's countdown, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more classic British car stories, forgotten motoring history, and nostalgic journeys through old Britain. Now let's count down 10 classic British cars that are still being made today. And by the time we reach number 1, you'll discover a true survivor that has remained part of British motoring culture for generations. Number 10, Morgan Plus 4. The Morgan Plus 4 first appeared in 1950. Built by Morgan Motor Company, the car looked old-fashioned even when it was new, yet that became part of its charm. The hand-built body, flowing wings, and traditional styling created something unique. Modern versions still retain much of the original appearance. Under the bonnet, however, today's cars use modern engines and technology. People love the Morgan because it feels different from everything else on the road. It offers a direct connection to Britain's motoring past. Very few cars can claim a history stretching back this far while remaining in production. The Morgan Plus 4 is one of them. Number 9, Land Rover Defender. The original Land Rover appeared in 1948. Built by Land Rover, it was designed to be a practical vehicle capable of handling almost any terrain. Farmers loved it. Explorers loved it. Military forces used it around the world. Its simple boxy shape became instantly recognizable. Modern Defenders are far more sophisticated, yet the spirit remains the same. They are still built to tackle difficult conditions while offering everyday usability. People continue to buy Defenders because of their toughness and character. Few vehicles have become such a strong symbol of British engineering. Number 8, Mini. The Mini first arrived in 1959. Created by Alec Isagonis, the original Mini revolutionized small car design. Its clever layout maximized interior space while keeping exterior dimensions compact. The car quickly became a cultural icon. Celebrities drove them. Families loved them. Racing drivers won with them. Today's Mini models are much larger than the originals, but the design still pays tribute to the classic shape. The round headlights, the compact proportions, the playful character, all remain part of the formula. People continue to love Mini because it combines nostalgia with modern practicality. Number 7, Aston Martin Vantage. The Aston Martin Vantage name dates back to the 1950s. Built by Aston Martin, Vantage models have long represented performance and elegance. Over the decades, the design evolved dramatically, yet each generation maintained the brand's unmistakable character. Powerful engines, beautiful styling, and handcrafted quality helped establish its reputation. Today's Vantage remains one of Britain's most respected sports cars. People admire it because it combines heritage with modern performance. And despite changing technology, it still feels unmistakably British. Number 6, Jaguar XJ Legacy. The Jaguar XJ first appeared in 1968. For decades, it became the flagship of the Jaguar range. Its elegant styling, luxurious interior, and smooth engines earned worldwide admiration. Although Jaguar no longer builds the XJ today, its influence continues throughout the company's modern lineup. Cars like the XF and F-Type carry many of the same design principles. Drivers loved the XJ because it felt sophisticated, comfortable, and distinctly British. Its legacy remains alive in modern Jaguars, making it one of the most influential British cars ever created. Number 5, Bentley Continental. The Bentley Continental name first appeared in the early 1950s. Built by Bentley Motors, it represented luxury grand touring at its finest. The original Continental combined powerful performance with elegant styling. It was designed for long-distance travel in comfort and speed. Over the decades, Bentley modernized the car while preserving its identity. Today's Continental GT remains one of the most desirable luxury cars in the world. People admire it because it offers a rare combination of craftsmanship, prestige, and performance. Despite all the technological changes, the Continental still carries the spirit of its famous ancestors. Number 4, Rolls-Royce Phantom. The Rolls-Royce Phantom first appeared in 1925. Few cars possess a heritage as impressive as this. Built by Rolls-Royce, the Phantom became the ultimate symbol of luxury motoring. Royal families, world leaders, and celebrities all traveled in Phantoms. Every generation introduced new technology and refinement. Yet the basic philosophy never changed. Exceptional comfort, outstanding craftsmanship, and unmatched prestige. Modern Phantom models continue that tradition. People buy them because they represent the very best of British luxury. Almost a century after the name first appeared, the Phantom remains one of the most respected cars on earth. Number 3, Range Rover. The Range Rover arrived in 1970. Built by Land Rover, it created an entirely new type of vehicle. Before the Range Rover, buyers often had to choose between luxury and off-road ability. The Range Rover offered both. The simple design looked elegant yet purposeful. The powerful engines and capable four-wheel drive system made it suitable for almost any journey. Over time, the Range Rover became a favorite among farmers, business leaders, celebrities, and families. Modern versions are filled with advanced technology and luxury features. Yet they still follow the same basic formula introduced more than 50 years ago. That remarkable continuity helps explain why the Range Rover remains so successful today. Number 2, Caterham 7. The Lotus 7 first appeared in 1957. Created by Lotus founder Colin Chapman, the car focused on simplicity and driving enjoyment. The lightweight design delivered incredible performance despite modest engine sizes. Drivers loved the direct connection between car and road. When Lotus stopped producing the 7, Caterham acquired the rights and continued development. Today, the Caterham 7 remains in production. The shape remains instantly recognizable. The driving experience remains thrilling, and the philosophy remains unchanged. Very few cars have stayed so faithful to their original concept. The 7 is proof that great ideas never truly grow old. Number 1, Morgan 4x4. And finally, the classic British car that has survived longer than almost any other. The Morgan 4/4. Introduced in 1936 by Morgan Motor Company, the 4/4 became one of the longest-running car models in automotive history. The name stood for 4 wheels and 4 cylinders. At the time, that was an important distinction because Morgan previously built 3-wheelers. What makes the Morgan 4x4 extraordinary is how little its appearance changed. The flowing wings, the exposed headlights, the traditional roadster shape, all remained remarkably consistent through the decades. Of course, modern versions received improved engines, brakes, and technology. But the character stayed intact. People love the Morgan because it feels authentic. It feels handcrafted. It feels connected to a different era of motoring. Driving one today can feel remarkably similar to driving one decades ago. In a world where technology changes constantly, that kind of continuity is incredibly rare. And that's why the Morgan 4x4 takes the number 1 spot. Because it isn't just a surviving car. It's a living piece of British motoring history, a machine that refused to disappear, and one that still captures the imagination of enthusiasts around the world. These cars achieved something very few vehicles ever manage. They survived, not just for years, but for generations. They adapted to changing technology, changing regulations, and changing tastes. Yet somehow, they kept their identity. That is why people continue to admire them. Because they connect the modern world with Britain's motoring past. Some became luxury icons, some became off-road legends, and some remained faithful to their original designs for decades. Together, they prove that great cars never truly go out of style. So which of these classic British cars would you most like to own today? And which one do you think deserves the title of Britain's greatest survivor? Let us know in the comments below.